Welcome back everyone to episode 20 or so of Let's Play Rule the Waves as Austria-Hungary. We lost our tiger. I think that episode will air, but it wasn't too terribly exciting, and there was a lot of mediocre battles, but I think I'm going to air it just because people seem to be interested in the light cruiser and heavy cruiser engagements. I think I'm going to try to air the ones that have a heavy cruiser or more. Light cruiser ones aren't going to be as interesting. I left the light cruiser in the last one just because actually we performed really well, and it was a pretty short one. So if those light cruiser ones are long, I'll skip the episode, but if it happens shortly, then yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it in there. So the war pushes on. Our unrest level is to level 9, over 9,000, so we have to be very careful. Any decision which can cause unrest level to increase, we have to... Whoa. Protesting workers are turning up outside naval bases or turning soldiers. What is your reaction? Huh. I think that we don't do the top one, which could increase unrest. Let's hold an inspired speech. And hopefully that works. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. So we're still doing okay. One sec. Gonna have that thing beeping the whole time unless I turn it off now. Close to bombardment. If we accept this, they decline, or... yeah. So this is how it goes from now on, I guess. Let's fight this battle. I know that this is maybe not the most interesting one, but let's see what comes of it. Okay, Aspern. How are you doing? What are you up against? I'm so used to selecting a box to select a ship. It doesn't work that way in this game. So we actually want to get on the south. Is that really a heavy cruiser? Come on, they wouldn't. Would they? They would. What do we have? Okay, this is fine. This is fair, acceptable. Let's make sure I know that we're not going to get killed by torpedoes. Okay, near miss, hit. 4 inches versus 6 inches, just like the last time, so we're going to have that pretty solid advantage. They appear to be making some kind of torpedo run. I'm going to be very nervous about that. And we're getting a lot of good hits here. So this one should be over pretty quickly. Okay, let's go back to squad max and chase her down. Actually, we want to be on this side, in fact. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Just need to do enough damage to slow him down. I think that just happened. Yeah, we're tearing him apart. And that should be the end of it. I don't know why we can't really launch torpedoes. It doesn't seem like they launch torpedoes very often. There we go. Okay, very good. A nice quick engagement. That's what they get for trying to run the blockade. So, still getting a lot of victory points. This is good. Great. Why do we not have tonnage on 4 stations? Oh, because the Hegelon had condenser trouble. Oh my gosh, we have to get somebody over there, like, pronto. Let's move you into West Africa immediately. And actually, I'm going to set you on foreign station. Oh, you have to do that first. Okay, fine. Then move you to West Africa, just so it satisfies our requirement. And next turn. Okay, accept all the battles, because we have to win this as fast as possible. Another Sigitsvar and St. George. Actually, it was last time the Aurora? I don't remember, but this is good. Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, adjust screen, and run until we contact the enemy. There it is. Okay, well, it's probably going to be the same thing as last time. Very low visibility. Let's get the St. George into here as quickly as possible, but we want to maintain the south side so that we can maintain our wind advantage. So we'll turn the Sigitsvar this way. They do respond appropriately. Very good. And maybe go up to 18. Are they actually light cruisers? I don't mind getting a little bit separated here, just to maintain wind advantage. Okay, let's move in. Okay, it's a Genoa class. Those have the 6-inch guns? No, they are pretty pathetic, actually, all in all. So we can actually use both of our ships to engage in this case. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, very good. So here's the running lines, and now we'll speed this up a little bit. Didn't take long for the St. George to hone in. They are doing the wise thing and trying to retreat. It's too late, guys. I'm sorry to say. Okay, driving back towards them. Try to pincer them in. Actually took a hit there, but that's fine. Sigisvar is doing its job, which is mean we're just corralling them. Oh! What the heck? Huh. Our coastal forces are actually helping us out here. How strange. Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'd rather them not get involved just because, well, we're going to win this just fine on our own, and I don't want to risk losing any destroyers. There we go. So Toronto, Toronto, Toronto. And yeah, get out of here. Listen, what are you doing? Go home. It's past your bedtime. Curfew, whatever. Alright, so Sigisvar is going to keep them corralled. Oh, wow, the Panther. Where are all these destroyers coming from? It's like an army of ants just emerging from the seafloor. Okay, Sigisvar is in a good position. St. George is already really just doing work on this Toronto class. Okay, so what in God's name are you guys doing? What the heck? We have our new battleship here. So the first action for the Babenberg will be its Viribus Unitis. Yeah, now I would say that their light cruiser is in real trouble. And the Genoa class is now just taking a beating. Good, very good. So this will be a nice, successful engagement. Kind of fun to see our... Oh, Babenberg, there's the class namesake herself. Maybe they can get some experience from this. Whoops, we're not really paying attention. It's a mistake. Okay, the Genoa is probably done for anyway, but... Did I encourage torpedo launching? Always no. Let's do that just to maybe speed things up a little bit. Okay, let's just turn you to AI, so I don't have to worry about you. Okay, come on, it should be over by now. Intentionally leaving them in torpedo range just in case they want to engage. That should have been torpedo. Oh well. Toronto, I'm seeing a lot of Toronto. There's Genoa. Go back down here. Sink all the things. Yes to all. Very good. Cruise speed. And let's just follow our battleships around. So pretty quick victory. Just pummeling the Italians more and more into submission. There we go. So one of our cruisers, I guess that cruiser Sigisvar took light damage, but we sunk 2 of their cruisers. Not a big deal. We know that these lighter engagements are going to go quickly. So I think that seems pretty nice to end the engagement that quickly. Okay, so still gaining victory points for the blockade. Still really on a knife's edge here with this unrest. At any moment, I mean, there's no way I know to like invest your prestige or invest your money into lowering the unrest. I think we're doing everything we can, which first and foremost is making sure that West Africa is patrolled so that we have tonnage on foreign stations. And next is I'm going to try to use these raiders to minimize the amount of, well, actually to force the Italians to collapse. Just, it's a race. We want to force them to collapse before we do. So, superimposed X turret. Very cool. Nice. More AP penetration. Oh, man. So we are having mutinies now? I don't know how to stop this. There must be some way of doing that. Did the mutinies just take our crew quality down? It looks like they did. Okay, so mutinies took our crew quality down. That's unfortunate, but I mean, we'll live to fight another day. We just got to keep racking up all the experience we can. So let's get these guys to AI. Well, let's just see what we're encountering first. The St. George again. Man, the St. George is just... Yeah, here's the Sigurdsvar. They're running buddies. Running mates. Alright, the wind is from out of the south to the north, so we are already on the correct side. Get you to go 18, and get you to go squad max to get in here as quick as possible. What do we have here? Toronto class again? Okay, well then go ahead and engage yourself in there, Sigurdsvar. You'll have support before things get too bad, so... I'm not going to worry about my destroyers. I'm going to let them lag behind intentionally because, whoops, I should adjust this. Don't want them really to get caught. I can't detach them because they haven't taken any damage yet, but... Alright, so we've opened up. Our St. George is coming in. But they do have actually 2 destroyers. I'm not going to worry about it though. Okay, let's just make sure we maintain wind advantage. Toronto was hit. St. George is catching up quickly. Oh wow, we've already... I think we already sunk a destroyer. That's what these destroyers will do, is they will go and investigate this. Apparently a destroyed destroyer. Or maybe we just hit the engine and they stopped for a moment? I don't know. Not important to find out. We'll just keep engaging. Our destroyers will take care of the rest. They're for the mopping up. Okay, well we actually... kind of want to cut these guys off then. If St. George doesn't really care about wind side, let's just go. It's only a gentle breeze anyways, but... Okay. I don't like this, because we are getting close to torpedo range, but the destroyers are coming in quick. Okay, good. Yeah, well, we just blasted it with a 9-inch gun. Holy cow. That's, another 9-inch shot. Holy goodness. Just shredding that ship. So encourage torpedo launching, because I don't mind if we do. There goes our destroyers. Yep, perfect. Pick up. In fact, go down like to maybe 20. I don't want you to catch up with the light cruisers, actually. Okay, well, that's it. Oh, they're fleeing to port. Well, that makes sense. Of course. Can we stop them? Kind of. We're engaging a 6-inch coastal battery now. Okay, well, don't you guys get involved, so you turn away. Yeah, we'll just destroy their coastal battery. It's going to lower the amount of mines that they have out, so that's okay. And we are hitting that Toronto class. Okay, a little bit more. Did we already destroy the 6-inch battery, or are we just ignoring it? What's going on here? Oh, now we're firing at it. And I think they went into port. Okay, well now we're hitting the coastal battery. Fine, we'll just destroy the coastal battery. We have little regard for your nonsense. AI control, very good. Okay, let's go down to cruise speed here. And just go ahead and mow down this. Oh, they hit the top of my turret, but did not penetrate. Another hit. Another hit. Swing by again, some more hits. How's this thing doing? Can we get... Oh, medium damage. It's a good damage report. About to be dark, I don't think we'll be able to see it anymore. Okay, so let's head home. Actually, we can maybe scan for other ships. Just in the... We're just moving around on cruise speed. This mission will be over soon, so might as well just see if we can pick off anybody else. Really presenting our dominance here by just running around outside of the port. So we did sink 2 destroyers, but we only got light damage on the other one, and we only did medium damage to that. But hey, it's something. Okay, hopefully we can bring the enemy to the negotiating table soon. We just have such a massive victory point. advantage right now. Wow, thank goodness. Finally, peace. Peace in our time, peace in our time. The Prime Minister has been deposed. They have been forced to accept harsh peace conditions. Well, we actually got to pick a ship to take. I should absolutely take one of their Leonardo da Vinci's. In fact, let's just take the namesake of the class itself. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. So it has been pointed out that the AMCs do disband after war, so we don't want one of those. Okay, so let's take this Leonardo da Vinci. Aha! So we have 10 points, which means that we can't take Sicily. I guess it's never possible to take Sicily, but we can take Eritrea and Sardinia. Sardinia I'm interested in. Where's Eritrea? Is that... I'm going to look it up. I hope it's not in... I don't know, where is Eritrea? Is it in Africa? I think it's the one that... Oh, that's Ethiopia. Oh my gosh, so I don't want that. Okay, let's not take it. Let's just take Sardinia because that's completely acceptable. It's already in the Mediterranean. And I'll just accept the rest of the value. I think it helps your economy. So we'll do that. Oh, okay, and then Eritrea was ceded to Great Britain, which is fine by me. Okay, so now the unrest level drops to 5. Thank God we made it. Really impressive. I'm happy. If I'm completely honest, I was not sure that we'd survive. Any episode, I feel like our own government could have collapsed, and it would have sucked because we were, way ahead in the war. But I mean, that doesn't matter. So it looks like our next target will have to be France, so we can start taking over like Corsica and Tunisia, Algeria. Yeah, either that or, well, I don't really want to fight Great Britain. I'm so happy, though. I'm so happy that the war is over. The unrest was just driving me crazy. We have a lot of St. George's coming up, so pretty soon it'll be time to design some new ships, but we don't really have the budget to do so right now, so I'm going to wait for a little bit. Let's just go ahead and advance a few turns, take our breath. Finally, peace. Okay, unexpected advances in ship designs, but it didn't actually amount to anything. Oh, ship design again. Oh, very good. So now we can actually make light cruiser without the wrong armor type, the funny one. You want to make light cruiser with the sloped armor or whatever, but typically you're stuck with... What is it called? I can't remember. What are you called? Oh yeah, protected cruiser. That's the armored scheme that the light cruisers are forced to use now. And mind you, it's not so terrible. We've seen our light cruisers do pretty well. But ideally... you would use the main stuff, so. Very good. It's such a relief to finish that. That's unfortunate. I'd really like triple turrets. We have improved 8-inch guns. Not really important. We've been focusing on 9-inch guns for our heavy cruisers, so that's kind of really just a throwaway research we don't have any use for. Okay, Germany. Would I want to go to war with Germany? Like, not at all. We'd have to raid them. I'm sure they have a bigger army, but let's push for an international force. Okay, fine. And it still didn't help much. I guess it lowers lowers our tension with other nations, but still increases it with Germany. Okay, better fire control. Always nice. Screen formation for destroyers. Well, we could. No, we don't really have the budget to do anything now. Time to rein in on our over-expensive construction policies. We'll have to probably knock off 3 of these guys for time. Okay, that's going to get us one more turn at least, but that's not going to solve the problem. So next turn we'll have to put another one on hold, unfortunately. Okay, not much went on that turn, so let's go ahead and put another one of these on hold. Okay, wow, let's see what are the... Ooh. They are only using 11-inch guns. That's very strange. Huh. I think we could take this ship. Yeah, I wouldn't have any problems fighting this ship. Immense armor, but even with my 12-inch gun, no, I guess having a 8-gun broadside is still, even though it's only with 11-inch guns, is probably much better than having a 12-inch broadside. And they do have some kind of ships which are carrying 12-inch guns. Okay, make him a hero. Wouldn't mind fighting Russia. The only sad thing is, I think I mentioned this already before, but Russia doesn't have any holdings in the Mediterranean because the Black Sea is not considered accessible for whatever reason, so it's fine. We will always buy new technology. Wait, did I do that correctly? I must have chosen the wrong option. That was really silly. Or was that them buying it from us? We did get an increase in money. I think I just sold it to them. Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Not a game-changing mistake. Okay, better torpedoes. That's very good. Especially because we just ordered a bunch of destroyers. Actually, they've all completed by now. So we're up to almost 8 million. I think we can maybe take one more off construction because we should complete these. I think we need one more turn first, but we'll resume this guy because I think these will complete and we'll be able to continue with him and even take another one off by the time we run out of the funds we have. Oh, very good. 13-inch guns, quality 0. Very nice. So that'll probably be our next battleship when we actually have the money to do it. Wow, so destroyers are really increasing. I don't really care about that. In fact, maybe I should be lowering my research on that. It's already at medium, so it's not at high. I do like that our torpedoes are pretty advanced. We do have the bonus in that technology, but yeah. So I did want to go, that's right, this was going to be an attempt at a very torpedo-heavy playthrough. It was very hard to do in the very beginning, but we'll try to do. Okay, so this is them interested in buying it. Aha. Well, if it's the Russians, I don't care. We'll take the money for sure. Okay, torpedo, better submarine reliability. As soon as we get the medium range submarines, I'm going to invest a lot into those. Okay, nothing interesting here. Very good. So now we have, the St. George II. Welcome to the fleet. And triple turrets. Very good. The next battleship we can make is going to be a spectacular one. Italy stole torpedo technology? Well, I don't blame them. They were crazily defeated in the last war, so they're probably trying to save face. I wouldn't mind going back to war with them. Maybe we could take over Sardinia. You'd have to do it in the war, because we'll never get 12 points. The most points that I've ever gotten in a peace agreement is 10, so I don't think you can actually get any higher than that. Of course, our 8-inch guns are superior, but we don't even use them, so it's not important. Well, the Balkans. We do have to pay close attention to the Balkans. That is pretty much us. I think we'll increase budget and tension. That seems completely acceptable to me. It didn't really hurt tension that much. Okay, you know what? Let's get everyone else. Monthly balance, we can only get 2 more off, so let's get these 2. Only 5 more months before this last one's finished. We're in good shape. Mozambique. I'm pretty sure that Mozambique is not in West Africa. I think it's, isn't it like where Madagascar is? Yeah, it's where Madagascar is, I think. So we don't really want to send a force there. I don't think we'll do it. That's not the style of play we're going for. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll definitely take that. Okay, very good. More weight savings, more hull savings, more armor savings. The next battleship we build is going to be a very good one. I'm really excited. Oh, it's time to refit our ships. So it has already been almost 10 years. Hey, it's only June 1908. How are these obsolete? They were built in 1899. They should have at least 6 more months before they're obsolete. It's 10 years, right? But okay, fine. Time for these ships to get retrofit then. I think what I'll do is I'll call this video to a close here, and I'll kind of think about what I want to do for the retrofits off camera, and we'll come back on and I'll announce my decisions. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.